What's good, YouTube? It's your boy K-Flex, and I'm back here with another video. And Charles Harris is officially, if he wasn't officially before, officially a bust. Okay, we just traded Charles Harris to the Falcons for a 2021 7th round draft pick. Now, this is a decent trade, I guess. I'm not really team we got somebody for him, so it's automatically a W. We got somebody for him, so we're automatically a genius franchise. Listen, anytime you spend a first round draft pick on a player and you get no impact from him and you have to trade him for a 7th rounder, it's an L to me no matter how you put it. Now you can say, oh, well, we got something for him, at least we didn't get it for free. It's just an L, bro. It's just an L. You know what I'm saying? It's just an L. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's like a 5th round draft pick, I'm okay with it, kind of, even though it's still an L. But with a 5th round draft pick, it's like, okay, we might get a quality starter in a couple years. But with the 7th round draft picks, a high majority of the time, these players end up on the practice squad. Then you don't hear from them no more. Then they somewhere on the Bengals practice squad. Then they somewhere on the damn Las Vegas Raiders in a preseason game or something. And bro, these like 7th round picks, bro, they don't never like be that good. Sometimes it's a few outliers. Julian Edelman, Donald Driver come to mind, but for the most part, they don't be good. So I'm not even like acting like we got something for him. To me, it's like we didn't. But either way, man, shout out to people who liked the video before they even heard the sentence. Let's get into it. And let's get to Taco Charlton while we at it, okay? We're going to get to Taco Charlton. I didn't get a chance to make a video on that. I was doing finals last week, but now I can make a video because I'm done with school. All right? But we're here mainly for Charles Harris. Now, Charles Harris was traded to the Falcons. Now, Charles Harris is terrible, okay? Let's get that. He was terrible for us, okay? I should say. And here's the thing. Between Charles Harris, I don't know who I should be mad at more for this draft pick or for the way that this turned out. Should I be mad at the Miami Dolphins or should I be mad at Charles Harris? Because Charles Harris is obviously playing. But Miami Dolphins drafted a person that was a 3-4 linebacker, tried to convert him to a 4-3 lineman, and he just didn't work. That's something that they should have recognized. It shouldn't, like, it's on the Dolphins as much as it's on Charles Harris because obviously he couldn't play 4-3 and obviously he should have stayed in the damn 3-4. Now, originally when we first had Charles Harris, I thought he was, I thought he was going to be good. I never seen the need from the day we drafted him to ever pick him up. I never seen the need for him ever because we had good linemen at the time. It made no sense really to get him, and then once we got him, okay, I understand he's a rookie, so he's not going to play that much his first season. I'm thinking he's there to replace Cameron Wake, you know what I'm saying? Which is, because Cameron Wake was getting older, but Cameron Wake just kept on playing well, so you couldn't replace him. And Charles Harris is just not getting in the game, and then when it seems like he will get to the game, we signed, Andre Branch, we signed Robert Quinn, we signed a whole bunch of other linemen. Like, it's like we don't want him to play. And so I'm like, okay, that's when I start realizing, okay, maybe he's not sitting on the bench because he's young. Maybe he's sitting on the bench because he's terrible, because we keep on signing all these other D linemen and he's not getting in the game. And so then these last few seasons, when he did have an opportunity to get in the game, he still could barely find his way on the field. And when he did, he made no impact plays. There is no plays what Charles Harris made that I could say was like a flash that he was ever anything but a bust. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time Charles Harris got on the field, he never did anything. Like, even with some busts, bro, you could like, you see why they were picked. You know what I'm saying? Even if they were still a terrible pick, you could see why they were picked. Like, you'd be like, okay, like they'll flash potential every once in a while that make you think like, okay, maybe they have a chance of not being a bust. Charles Harris just never flashed no potential to me. Now that I can remember, I have bad memory, but this dude literally was trash from the moment he stepped in the door until now the moment that he stepped out. And like I said, it's two people's fault because we should never drafted him. Now, in that draft, I wanted Reuben Foster. So if I wanted Reuben Foster, can I really talk about who we shouldn't have drafted? Because if you guys know about Reuben Foster, he been out the league because his character issues. Now, y'all know K-Flexing don't care about character issues. I always tell y'all that. I'll be like, I don't care. If they can play, they can play. So that's one time. That's why I say I can't be a GM, because I would have messed us up that year, because I would have definitely drafted Reuben Foster, and he would have definitely, you feel me? I would have messed us up that year, just know. But I don't get paid millions of dollars to decide on this stuff or to pick this stuff and to research these players. They do. So it ain't bad if I pick Reuben Foster. I want Reuben Foster don't work out, because guess what? It's just my dream. They actually doing this and getting paid well to do this. So they need to do it right. This was just an overall failure for the Miami Dolphins, Charles Harris. You know what I'm saying? But things are looking up and up and up. This is like a last regime failure. We're on a new regime now. And things are looking up on the up and up. I don't know if my Atlanta runs a 4-3 or 3-4. I think they run a 4-3 now, but I'm not quite sure. But whatever they run, I hope Charles Harris does good. I only root against former players if I feel like they did us wrong. And Charles Harris low-key did do us wrong because we picked him at so high and he didn't produce. But like I said, he was playing out of position. So I'm going to give him that benefit of the doubt still. Even though I think even if he was in the 3-4, he's still not that good. But we'll see. And with that being said, I don't know who's on our line now. I know we got the Curtis Weaver, the rookie. But I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Oh, yeah, we did sign Agba and Shaq Lawson. So we do got way better linemen than Charles Harris now. We got stronger linemen. We got linemen that can stop the run better. So, yeah, Charles Harris, he just had to go. Mistake by the Dolphins, but, you know, you live and you learn, and it's a new regime. So I ain't going to get on the new regime about what the old regime did. Now, we also cut Taco Charlton, and I'm going to talk about this because I didn't talk about it because I was doing finals all last week and I really didn't have time. But we did cut Taco Charlton. Now, Taco Charlton is, I thought he was getting better. I'm not quite sure why we cut him. I'm not going to really question it because he was trash with the Cowboys, so I wouldn't expect him to regress with us. But he got better. He seemed like he was getting good. I'm not sure why we cut him. I was halfway expecting like to go on ESPN and see Taco Charlton arrested for something, because I'm like, this is kind of like out the blue to me. I thought he was gonna be, you know, we was gonna like rebuild him, or he was gonna be part of the future. It looked like he was doing well. It looked like he was recreating his career. He was playing with purpose. He was playing with something to prove, because the Cowboys had gave up on him, and then we just dropped him. So that was pretty like shocking. He had 5 sacks last year in limited action too. So I don't know. I'm not quite sure about that move. I don't really question it too much because, like I said, I be giving regimes the benefit of the doubt. People like to make me seem like the bad guy that's all times, but I be giving the regimes the benefit of the doubt. I'm giving Brian Flores the benefit of the doubt on this one, but I don't really get it. But yeah, that is what it is. There's 2 D linemen gone, and I don't think these are the final moves that the Dolphins are gonna make. I don't think these are the last cuts and trades that the Dolphins are gonna make. I think Albert Wilson could possibly be going out the door, and that's really all I think. I do think that Albert Wilson might be in his last couple of weeks. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about the move to trade Charles Harris. I don't think anybody's losing sleep over this, but you know, it was just a bad pick. Okay. Let me know what you guys think about Taco Charlton. Your boy Flexing. I'm out.